Mike Jones Beats.
If they can't show you where they get their CMOS from, don't consume it. We have packages that will help you fully monetize your brand and events. Let's build you a channel that'll have you looking like a pro while streaming to Apple TV, Roku, Amazon, Fire TV, Samsung TV, and more. Visit us at www.netstarslive.online for more info. Netstars Live, making your streams come true.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo. And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up two fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Good conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? Unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We ain't got time for that. We hold notes over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on, bro. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. Hey, yo, check this out. I decided because we've been, not for nothing, but I just enjoy talking about hip-hop, and we haven't been having the opportunity to be doing much of that. So, you know what? Boom, rap. That's what we're talking about again tonight. So I want to know, just basically your own opinion. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to vary a lot, just so we could be clear. I'm pretty sure that this is going to vary a lot. So everybody's going to have different opinions. Let's be respectful of other people's opinions, and then just move on from there. Anyway, so just so we could be clear, let's call out the drops from earlier today, and then let's get to the show. I don't think there was any. So we're gonna look though. You don't never know. I'm just really self-deprecating. So sometimes when I'm saying that, I really am just, sometimes I be thinking shit is funny. Anyway, with that being said, that's it. Let's do roll call real quick. Shout out to the BBNNETWORK dropping all of them frosts. What up, Emmanuel? Emmanuel says Tekashi 6ix9ine is. What up, Jack? Okay, you think Tekashi 6ix9ine is? I said for the beginning of this year, what music did Tekashi release this year? I don't think Tekashi released any music this year, did he? Did Tekashi release any music in 2021? Just asking. What up, Rude? Don't nobody see them dots, Jones. He says, salute BBN Frost. What up, Soleil? We got Soleil in the house. She says, what's up, BBN Family Network? Hope all is well. All is great. Hope everybody else is having a beautiful day. Also, what up, NetStars Live? Says BBN, let's go. Emmanuel says, Vlad told Fredo Bang for 100 million he would delete everything on Vlad TV. That's crazy. It's a lot of money, but still, these people interviews have a lot of value on the moral side. First of all, I'm not really into counting people's pockets. But what I will say is, if he believes that the content that he has is worth $100 million, then I believe that the content that he has is worth $100 million also. Why not? I mean, realistically speaking, I doubt very much that anybody... First of all, there are a lot of rappers that probably hope he takes this deal. There probably are a ton of rappers that's like, I hope Vlad takes this deal. I don't believe I said those things. What was I thinking? So there probably are a lot of rappers that's on that side of the what up, Man on Mac? There's probably a lot of rappers that's on that side of that particular conversation. So I mean, but you know, all in all though, I mean, if he believes it's worth $100 million, I mean, god damn it, I know what to tell you. If they offer any YouTube content creator $100 million to delete their account and they tell them no, I'm like, how? Zaza was released this year? I'm asking because I didn't know. What up? NetStar says, Savage Next comment. The truth is that it's dope in a bucket on the culture. Yeah, so I'm not sure. Shout out to Man on Mac with the $5 drop. He said, smack them all. He said, F it. He said, these the haters. The haters is everywhere. Sometimes when you're just walking down the street, there's a hater. You go into the store and you're trying to purchase yourself some of them candies. There's a hater. You go over there to the movie theaters. You want to go see yourself a motion picture. And when you sit down, guess what? There's a hater. He said, smack them all. Shout out to Man on Mac with the $5 drop. He says, what did the 5 fingers say to the face? Zaza was released this year. Alright, so then, okay, so Tekashi 6ix9ine's in the conversation. People, don't kill me. Marcus Evans says Benny the Butcher. Okay. Only criteria is that they released an album this year. That's the only criteria. Just so we can be clear. Look, I don't care if the song did well. Okay, Emmanuel says, what year? Zaza was this year, went crazy, it charted on Billboard. Even Meek Mill made the Billboard, of course, that song. Y'all pretty sure Meek Mill has made the I'm pretty sure Meek Mill has made Billboard previously also. Okay, hold on. That was good. It's a song where he's saying Frida Chain Gang. Alright, so first of all, Meek Mill is not on the song. He is in the video. he had himself removed, I believe. He's not in the actual song, so I don't know what all that shit is about. You're a funny guy. I don't know. I'd value it at, I don't know, whatever you consider the value to be. We're not talking about the BBN. You already look like you want to have problems. I'm not trying to argue with nobody. I'm just going to kick you now. Just kick you now. I don't feel like having arguing with you. Meek Mill has charted on Billboard before. He didn't need Zaza to do it. That's all I'm saying. What the fuck, yo? Shout out to Meek Mill. I've been listening to a lot of Meek Mill lately. Be honest with you. I've been listening to a lot of Meek Mill lately. Shout out to Meek Mill. Alright, so whatever artist. So the only artist I think is J. Cole. I think it might not for nothing. I mean, just so we can be clear. J. Cole makes the kind of music that I listens to. J. Cole, that's a good example. What's some J. Cole bangers you fucking with? Yeah, that was funny. That was funny, Emmanuel. So what's some J. Cole bangers? Also, if you say a rapper, could you say a song, a line, something like, or you just just random rappers? You got your phone, like, oh man, let me Google a rapper that dropped an album this year. You know what, him? Like, okay, what song you like? Oh shit, hold on, I'll be back. 6 minutes. I'm gonna go 6 minutes. Don't worry, I'm not listening to a song, so I can tell you that that's the song that I actually like. 6 minutes. I'll be right back. And they go disappear for about 6 minutes and come back. Like, oh man, yes, this song. It's the song that I didn't tell you before I left. You gotta be a little bit wary of people sometimes. Yo, check this out. Hold on. I wanted to talk about this real quick. Did y'all hear about the? Hold on. Do I got the video? I think I deleted it because I got too much stuff on this computer to begin with. Did y'all see the dude that went to Yo, did y'all see the dude that he's defending himself in jail? I did a video on it already today. Yo, did y'all see the dude that he's defending himself in jail? Did y'all see this weirdo? Hold on. Let me give me 1 second. I got a clip right now. Give me 1 second. Yo, did y'all see this weirdo? Like, this dude is a real weirdo. Like, for real. We gonna be going black for a second. Wait, hold on. I'll put it in the other jump off. Did y'all see that dude? I got the clip somewhere over here. I'm so busy looking for the clip. I'm opening and closing everything. It's a mess. I don't know what to tell you. Hold on. Which one is number one? It's the number one. Boom. Nigga rubbing his hands together. The hell is he planning on doing? Like, he must have thought this was the best. This is the best argument anyone could ever give for this conversation that he's about to have to talk about. He was rubbing it. He was doing the whole Birdman. Look at his face. He don't even know what to say next. He didn't even have a plan. What the fuck, yo? He might as well just go in there and say, look, I don't want to say I'm guilty. He don't even got a plan. He don't even know what he was planning on. Say, hold on, I got the next one. Hold on, don't go nowhere. The fuck, this guy didn't even have a plan? He had 0 plans. He had 0 plans. He didn't know what he was going to say. Wait, hold on. If you're fabricating lies, then are you telling the truth? I'm just saying, what's going on over here? I think that his whole entire defense is gonna be whataboutisms. I just have a feeling. His whole defense is going to be whataboutisms. He's going to be in there talking about George Floyd and everything. Mark my words. Hold on, I got one more. I mean, this shit, I don't know what's going on over here. I mean, how could they even, at some point, you got to be like, Wait, what? Can I rewind that? Okay, so I don't know what drugs this guy is on. I don't know if they should arrest his dealer or if they should give him a medal. Wait, what? Yeah, I know why he got to make his face hard like that, right? Because he don't even believe the shit that's coming out his mouth. He's like, God dang it. What the hell am I talking about over here? The drugs. Okay, but you could only know that. I want to say something real quick. Hold on. He said, my son didn't see me murder his moms. But I didn't get the feeling like he's saying, I didn't murder her, so he couldn't have seen this. I get the feeling like he's like, I know he didn't see me do it because I was there. That's the feeling I get. Anyway.
The evidence is going to show my son said many things.
Oh, man, this guy. Anyway, so yeah. So what about that guy? Why am I always on the wrong screens? Yo, what in the hell? Oh, yeah, hold on. What happened? Yo, not for nothing. I think the reason why that dude's face was like that was because he's trying to he don't believe his own shit coming out of his own mouth. Like, who the fuck believe that? Come on, man. Is that guy, like, they got, somebody had to say, like, who, like, this is like one of the worst ideas. Like, so nobody told him that. Like, the judge and everybody had to be like, look, man, this is one of the worst ideas. This is the worst ideas, man. You making this, why are you doing this? Hold on. Netstar says, oh Lord, why do we act such, I don't know what's going on. First of all, for everybody to know what happened, because I'm laughing and joking about this shit, but they need to throw that dude under the prison. If what he did, what they said he did, he needs to, like, for real. I believe they said that, for whatever the reason was, he stabbed and he killed his wife, his girlfriend, and he killed his daughter, and he tried to kill his son. Well, he killed her daughter, and then he tried to kill his son. So that guy, nah, we're not doing this. He got to go. But this fool is out there. I'm going to tell you, this is what I believe happened. I believe that the person just kept telling him, yo, you need to take a deal. And he kept saying, no, I'm not taking the deal. I'll just do it myself. Like, all right, rat bastard. I'm going to sit right here at this table while you go up there and do, you don't even got a plan. Manu says that dude looked like he took PCP. No, he look like he took all the PC and the P's, all of them, all the P's, all the C's, and then all the rest of the P's. He took them. He's never gonna recover. Rule Jones says at this point I think he knows he's guilty and he wants to be talked about after he's dead, with movies and book deals. That might be it. High Noon said he killed his own daughter. In his mind, he's probably in such a delusional state of mind he believes he didn't do it. I believe that this is this. Okay, so there's two type of people who lie, right? There's the people who believe the lie, and there's the people that know that they lying and they trying to get you to believe it, right? Just so we can be clear. I'm assuming that you're saying that I think he knows that he's lying. Like, I think he's 100% clear on he's lying. Don't get this confused. But what I do think is, you know, there's people that just think that if they keep lying, it don't matter. They might as well just keep lying. And he might just be on it like that. So yeah, he might be trying to, you know, do it for the gram at this point. I could get behind Rule says, did you peep how the judge was looking at him? Yo, do you understand how much money they're wasting? The people that like these, you think they want to be there? Think they want to be there? What's up with that dude? Like, for real, for real. Anyway, best rapper this year so far. I'm gonna tell you the thing that killed me. Not one of y'all named the female rapper, yo. Like, y'all don't think these women is doing anything? Like, nobody named no female rapper at all? Emmanuel says Little Boozy said he did angel dust and seen demons on horses and they chased him. I've heard a lot about PCP stories. You can smoke PCP one time and never be the same again. That's one of the reasons why I don't buy weed from people like that. Just random people. You could smoke PCP and never be the same again. It's a wrap. Let's look at the let's call out the XXL freshman class. Come on, let's go. What up, Shelly? That's a great idea. Yeah, you can smoke PCP one time, you get fucked up, never recover. Stop going out there smoking with everybody. Stop just accepting shit because it's free. That's a fact. People be... Hey, what the fuck? Are they gonna tell me, or are they just gonna make me have to read everything? Like, what the hell? What's going on over here, XXL? Okay, here we go. Alright, so they got the freshman class. I'm gonna show you right here real quick. List of the names. Actually, I can't stand this shit. I can't stand this shit. But the ad just popped up out of nowhere. Why? Why they did that? Hold on. Now it's going sideways. I don't know. I don't know. This is I don't know. Shout out to my phone. Not with this. Shout out to my phone. It's not gonna let me show y'all. It's gonna keep doing widow shit. Here we go. Patience, young Padawans. Hold on, that said 2018. What the fuck, yo? There we go. But I want to know what your favorite rapper or favorite rapper of this year is. High News says Little Baby MVP this year, hands down. Not saying he has the best lyrics, just his output. I'm gonna say Little Baby is a freshman of 2020, and he wasn't a freshman of 2000 or he was a freshman of a different year, not this year. Little Baby's been out, yo. What are you talking about? Little Baby been out since when? How can Little Baby? Oh, we talking about the best rapper of 2021. What Little Baby dropped this year? What did Little Baby drop this year? My fault. I was looking at the freshman class. My mind was somewhere else. What did Little Baby drop this year? What did he drop this year? What did he drop? He dropped the Jump Off with him and Dirt, right? What he dropped this year? We're not talking about his music from last year. Last year, I think he was the best rapper last year. Period. Output and everything. Last year, it was Little Baby, Artist of the Year. It's just he don't got a vagina, so he ain't get it. I'm gonna say it like this. I think y'all need to start looking at. I think just in general, right? How are we determined? How are we looking at and saying Artist of the Year? Are we saying it because of output? Are we saying it because of content? Are we saying it? I'm just curious because I just want to know how. Because I was gonna say something because there's a barometer that we can use, but that would just so overwhelmingly favor females, especially twerk music makers, that it wouldn't be fair. Rue Jones says, Little Baby better start switching up his flow. He's starting to sound the same. I think most of these rappers usually sound the same, and I think they are switching their flow. I think they're just keeping the same cadence. That's what I think it is, because I think that's why when everybody was talking about Little Baby, Da Baby sounds the same. I think Da Baby switches his flow all the time. I think he just keeps the same cadence. And the way our music is made nowadays, I think we hear cadences more than we hear actual flows. But I don't know. That's just my opinion, though. I could be wrong. What the fuck? I think Da Baby is a little underrated. I think Da Baby, I don't like. Okay, so Da Baby got that song with Tory Lanez. Another person. That's another. Why ain't nobody saying Tory Lanez? Da Baby got the jump off with Tory Lanez, right? The song that he just got with Tory Lanez that made Meg Thee Stallion pissed off at him, right? So let's talk about Da Baby also. I think Da Baby got some good music. Somebody said 42 Dugg. He was in that XXL shit. I don't know about that. But let's talk about some of the female artists. There's some female artists that's doing it. I got a question. When we talking about this particular conversation that we having right now, do we even consider a female artist to be able to be involved in it? Because I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. As far as Artist of the Year goes, there's only been once or twice in the history of hip-hop I personally think a woman should have got it. I like Griselda. I like their image. I like everything they doing. I like the fact that we got artists out there that's not all about the because that drill music shit, I mean, what the fuck? I mean, there's only but so much drill you can listen to. Drill music is one of the things I like when it could come on, and then regular rap comes on for a little while, and then it come on, it hit harder. When it's just a drill song, and then the next song another drill song, and then the next song another drill song, to me it sounds like they all the same damn song. Shout out to, that's a fact, Shooter nice. That's a fact. Fact Rap is nice too, but Shooter's nice though, for real. Shout out to Shooter 993, 9 Trey, right? Shout out to Shooter. Shooter's nice. I fuck with Shooter. He's a perfect example of a person who switches their flows up all the time. Yeah, the 90s feel, that's a fact. I fucks with Griselda. I like Coi Leray also, that's a fact. I don't like Coi Leray because I like cause her music is for me. I like Coi Leray because I like the energy that it gives to the girls that listen to it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is I can't understand half of the shit she say, just to be honest with you. But I see the shit that she says, like the way that it be hitting the women, and then the vibe that they get, and it seems like it's empowering them. So I'm fuck with Coi Leray. Rule, don't nobody see them Dots Jones says Meg unfriended the baby like he cared, but the baby got to be careful. She is Rock Nation on her side. At this point, Meg Thee Stallion is going through a situation. I'm going to explain to you the situation that Meg Thee Stallion is going through, in my opinion. They're going to go to court at some point. If Tory Lanez did not shoot her, Meg Thee Stallion just made a lot of people that had her back look bad. Remember, Tory Lanez was getting killed. So think about all of those people that came out and spoke in her favor. So take that into consideration, right? And understand that artists now that are looking at her story and seeing what's happening now aren't so strongly on her side. Remember, there was people that wouldn't work with Tory Lanez. People forget about that. I think Tory Lanez came out and had said some shit that there was people that took him off of projects that he wrote. So just taking that into consideration, I'm pretty sure the baby, his kid, and other people that's probably have the same mindset. We turn down Tory Lanez now. It looks like he might be telling the truth. So now we're gonna stop working with him, or we won't work with him. He might take that shit personal. We find out she lied 2-3 years down the road. We might want to make money with Tory Lanez. He might not fuck with us. The difference between Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion is Tory Lanez makes the music. Tory Lanez's skill set, no disrespect to Meg Thee Stallion, I think that she's a good artist. Shout out what they're doing over there. I'm always happy to see people winning. No disrespect to Meg, but Tory Lanez is a better artist. Tory Lanez writes music, writes songs. Tory Lanez makes songs. Other people make the songs that Meg Thee Stallion then get involved in. They have two totally different skill sets. Meg Thee Stallion can stop looking attractive, then whoop, there go her career. Tory Lanez could look like anything and still know how to make music. Meg Thee Stallion's ability only works when she's there. Tory Lanez could write music for somebody and then go disappear. He doesn't even have to be involved in. Nobody don't even know he involved in the project. So they're totally two different situations. Yeah, she better hope. I don't want to stay on this topic, but yeah, she better hope. And it will behoove her. It will be in her best interest if the courts think Tory Lanez shot her. Because if it comes out that Tory Lanez did not shoot her, there are a lot of people that they're gonna be like, you made me because I had your back and because I supported you, I didn't make certain business moves. Just saying. Shelly Torres says the violence has to stop. They effing up their own bag with all the violence. We're not talking about the violence currently, but I agree. Oh yeah, because we was talking about the shooting. I don't know what the fuck happened there. So yeah, the violence definitely needs to stop. That's a fact. All violence. All of the violences. We need to put ends to these violences. We need to figure out a way to make some stops. Manomax says, yo, the joint he got with the baby, the video crazy. I want them to go back to that. I want them to go back to making like videos like Missy Elliott used to make videos, like Busta Rhymes. I want somebody to pick that mantle up. Let's go back to where we're making music to be happy. Let's go back to that. We don't always have to make music to be telling people about how we want to kill them. We don't always have to be making music to be telling everybody about all the drugs that we're using. We don't always have to make movies. You understand what I'm saying? I want to see some more happy music, some music that's gonna encourage other people to dig a little bit deeper into themselves and try to manifest their own creative talents and create something that we've never seen before. I want people to start. I want us to start trying to encourage each other to do that. We don't do that. We see somebody that's being innovative, and we see somebody that's being, bringing something to the world that's new, and we're more likely as a society to try to crush them than hold them up. Mano Max says, hell yeah, and the visuals fire. Yeah, so we need to get back to that. I want to get back to all of the do y'all understand one of the things that shout out to Tekashi 6ix9ine, but one of the things that he hits on in his videos is having a ton of fucking color. There's a reason for that. You can't help but look at his videos, and I'm gonna leave it alone. People that do marketing, you know what I'm talking about. You should know what I'm talking about at least. You should know what I'm talking about at least. Dave Beatz, yeah, I've been fucking with Dave Beatz. He a cool dude too. Salute. Dave Beatz is super cool. Laid back, chill nigga. Shout out to Dave Beatz. That's a fact. It's good, like, I never want a rapper to not be how they are. You understand what I'm saying? Don't get it confused. I don't want them to decide when they come out into the public to be outside of their character. Just be whoever your character is, so then the public learn how to respond to you. So yeah, I'm not on that type of time. But I do want to say this. It's always a benefit when I come into contact, or even from a distance, I see a artist or a rapper or a celebrity of any kind, and it looks like they, if given the opportunity, they will embrace the public. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's always dope, because when people recognize you, you don't always have the opportunity to embrace them. You understand what I'm saying? And sometimes, because you don't have the opportunity to embrace them, sometimes it could come off like you the dick, but you're not the dick. It's just really a lot of misunderstanding. Soulja Boy kind of make positive music now. Soulja Boy, I don't really. Soulja Boy, first of all, the Superman song, I don't know if that was not positive. Kiss You Through the Phone, I think that's positive. Soulja Boy's been making, not necessarily negative music. What I'm saying is music that invigorates you. You understand what I'm saying? Music that stimulates you mentally, that stimulates you creatively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just the music, but also the visuals. You know, let's get back to that. Like, not everything gotta be the dude rapping with his gang behind him. Like, that shit is whack nowadays. And it's not whack, but it's monotonous. I don't know what to say. I think that we need more. Why we all, that's all we doing is just having a guy rapping with the guy like this, with the whole gang behind him, and everybody in the gang, probably there's about 3 or 4 guys that's standing there doing nothing, and then there's the one dude that he think he's the best rapper. There's stuff going on with my legs down here, you just can't see it because I'm sitting in the chair, but then the dude, he's like doing all this stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on down, you just can't see it. Anyway, point being is this, people aren't being encouraged and influenced by their favorite rappers anymore. They're attempting to be their favorite rappers. People are attempting to be Jay-Z. People are attempting to be Dipset. People are attempting to be these people. So what happens is, when you see these music videos that they're making, they're remaking music videos that Dipset was in. You know, they're remaking music videos that Chief Keef made. It's not the same. Like, I remember when they made music videos back in the fucking 80s. I mean, pardon me, especially like in the 80s. Shout out to Michael Jackson, salute. But I remember when Michael Jackson used to have the videos that used to, for everybody that don't know, this was like in the 90s. In the 80s, you had to buy them on fucking VHS. Michael Jackson had Moonwalker, whatever the fuck that was, part of my language. And you had to buy that shit on a DVD. I mean, not a DVD, a VHS tape. You feel me? So the point in which I'm trying to make is, before, when we was creating this media that we call hip hop, we was using all of the elements that we had at our disposal in order to be able, at our disposal, in order to not only create the musical element of it, but also to allow for it to transition to a visual stimulus. And when they was busy doing that at its highest level, you have more than just some dudes standing in front of a fucking standing in front of their friends and shit, just rapping. You know, you had more going on. Although, while that is you know, dope also, that used to just be small elements of the video. You understand what I'm saying? Most of the times that people did that is because they didn't have enough money to shoot an actual video. But if they had money to shoot an actual video, they would shoot an actual video. Anyway, so check this out. Since we referenced Michael Jackson Moonwalker real quick. It's kind of dope. Oh shit. What the fuck? What was that? It was outside? I don't know. I pressed the button when that noise came, so I was just totally confused. Anyway, yeah, so this was Moonwalker. I advise to go watch it. I actually seen this a couple of times. When I was a kid, I used to go to my cousin's crib. They used to have the fucking VHS tape. And they had the video game for everybody that don't know. Shout out to the video game. I think they had a video game too. Hold on. I mean, I know for a fact Michael Jackson had a video game. I'm just saying I'm not sure which one it is. So hold on. Michael Jackson video game, right? What video game? Yeah, see right here. I knew there was a video game. Boom.
It's time to.
No, you don't. You're not doing that to me, you rat bastards. My fault. I'm just showing you Michael Jackson had a fucking video game. Shout out to this guy. Come on. Get your commercial in. 6 seconds. We could do it. Get your commercial in, homie. Thank you for putting the Michael Jackson fucking video game up. Anyway, yeah, so it was on Sega too, so check this out and shit. Get this shit off of there. Come on, man. Yeah, for real. Anyway, so yeah, I would just like for the, I think it'd be dope, and I would like to see them start bringing some of the creativity back to the music videos. I think that'd be dope. I mean, I get what they considering to be creative now is just having a backdrop with different backdrops with naked women dancing. I get that's supposed to be creative, but I don't consider that creative. They'd be like, oh, I gotta pitch you a new video. They'd be like, really? I like the old video that we just did. They'd be like, yo, I got a new pitch for a video. Be like, all right, so okay, so what was the last video you did for us? Remember we had the women dancing in front of the marina. Really? Yeah, that was the video. We brought in the rapper. We took the rapper. We brought him down to the marina. We had the ladies. They was dancing on the boats. That was the video. He said, so you got a new idea for a whole new video for I was saying all this year. I got a whole new idea. Not a problem. So what's this new idea? Okay, so we're gonna take the artist, right? We're gonna go get some women. And we're gonna have them twerk in the bowling alley. That's it. That's all of the ideas. It's just taking women from one place to another and have them dance. I mean, what the fuck? It'd be dope if we had some real, like, I don't know, some gravity to the, like some heft. I don't know. Shout out to that shit. If that's working, I guess keep doing it. What could I tell you? High Noon says rap is dead because you can't critique people's music too soft. That makes you become a better MC. I think people are always getting critiqued in hip hop, and I don't think rappers. What rapper gets upset for getting critiqued other than Meek Mill? I'm gonna hold you to that. High Noon. What rapper? Who said that? High Noon said that, right? What rapper, just so we could be curious, just so we could be clear, besides Meek Mill, what rapper gets upset with the public for getting critiqued? Besides Meek Mill, because Meek Mill did, so that's a factual statement that Meek Mill got pissed. He got pissed at academics that actually started their beef. But besides Meek Mill, who? Name me one. Because I can't have this conversation unless you could name me a rapper so I can understand what the barometer that you're using is. Polo G got upset when he was critiqued. Critiqued for what specifically? His rap, or he was just critiqued? I didn't even know that happened, so I don't know how big of a deal that was. Shout out to that though. But I'm gonna say this much, just so we can be clear. Every single creative, talented person in the world gets upset when they're unnecessarily or unfairly critiqued. How they deal with it is how they deal with it. But I'm going to say this again for everybody who might not be able to understand this. Every single talented and creative person on the planet, most likely, I'm going to use most likely as a qualifier, most likely gets upset if they're critiqued unfairly. You ever saw the Michael Jordan documentary? He's the best basketball player ever. Did you see how he handled criticism? He ain't like not one time. So I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, I think people just say whatever they want to say in order to be able to push whatever narrative that they want to push. That's what I think people do. That's one of the reasons why I'm not gonna lie, I'm real hard. Like I be real non-trusting of individuals. Cause I'd be like, are you telling me the truth, or there's a narrative you're attempting to push, and you need me to. You'll never know. Straight G Toro said, yeah, some guy DM'd him saying he could do better pretty much, and Polo got mad and said a white boy from the suburbs has the nerve to critique something along those lines. Yeah, I don't care. If he got upset over somebody just telling him he could do better, what the fuck? That's not even a critique. If that's not a critique, by the way. Somebody just saying I can do that better than you, that's not a critique. So I don't know. Maybe he doesn't know what a critique is. That's not a critique. Somebody saying that they could do something better than you, that's not a critique. You know what a critique is? That's ugly in comparison to that thing. You know what a critique is? You need to stop doing that, because I don't like that. And the reason why I don't like that, and this is why I don't like that. A critique isn't, I think I'm better than you. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Symbology said Captain EO at 3D at Disneyland was a classic. I personally, okay, but that's not it. Okay, so, okay. I don't know what was said. I'm not going to go back and forth with you on this. You're right. I don't know what was said. I can't go back and forth with you on something that I don't know about. I know that Michael Jordan, if you look at the Michael Jordan documentary, all he talks about is how he dealt with being criticized. So I don't know what to tell you. He should have just not talked to the dude. If you pull up in my DMs, I'm gonna tell you, I'm like this, real quick. High Noon, you say you're right now watching DJ Act talking about the Migos, Polo G, and YBN, etc. Ebro talking about Sweetie Freestyle. I don't know what you're saying, High Noon. Are you sending everybody to DJ Act's page? I don't understand what you're saying. Is that a video that he currently has up that we should check out? I don't understand what you're trying to say. But I'm gonna tell you something real quick about my DMs. This is the thing about me real quick. If you DM me, because I get apparently everybody wants to try to get me to trade Forex or some shit. I don't trust none of that stuff. I don't know what any of that's about. So if you contact me about any type of Forex, any type of Cash App, anything like that, I'm not gonna trust it. If you contact me and it's like some kind of WhatsApp attached to it. Like, yeah, call me. This is my phone number. It's a WhatsApp. There's a good chance I'm gonna think it's a cheat. Just to let you know, I'm not gonna have any faith in whatever the fuck you talking about. Just so we could be clear. So sometimes I'll be bored, and those people hit me up, and I know that they're trying to scheme me. So I'll just give really vanilla answers and see how long it takes for them to try to get me to send them money after they tell me that they're not trying to get me to send them money. So that's I have fun with that. That's usually pretty interesting, not for nothing. Sometimes I come tell y'all about it. Not all the time though. I tell y'all probably one out of every like 20, 30 times it happen. I come tell y'all about it. Like, yo, these niggas is wild animals over here trying to get me to send them cash app money. They be like, yo, send us yo, real quick, I'm just gonna say how funny this. I'm gonna tell you why this shit be sounding funny to me. They be like, yo, we got I don't know, random money, a random amount. We got $1,500 we trying to send you. We gonna cash app it to you. I be like, alright, you gonna cash app it to me? They be like, yeah, we gonna cash app it to you. What's your cash app? I be like, alright, fuck it. Boom, there go my cash app it. They be like, alright. 100% of the time, they're gonna come back and they're gonna be like, yo, did you get it? I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, yo, hold on, let me show you something. Then they're gonna send you the picture of like your cash app, like they trying to send the money. So I'm waiting for this. I'm always waiting for this. So that they send that to me and they be like, yeah, see, we tried to send it to you, but you see the problem is you have to first send us $30 or whatever random amount of money they talking about. You gotta first send us this amount of money in order for us to release a thing. I'll be like, nah, you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna send me the $1,500, right? Then I'm gonna send the $30 back. Get the fuck out of here at that point. So usually I just talk to them until we get to that point. It's usually pretty comical, and I'll be saying a lot of smart ass shit. I'll be having a good time. I don't know what to tell you. That shit's always funny. Get out of here. Like, so I just randomly made a comment in the comment section, and you just gonna give me $1,500. Get out of here. The drugs. Also, I don't believe anything, so I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna never fall for that. Alright, so rappers, so far the #1 rapper this year. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think any rapper's making a really big imprint. I don't think no rapper's made a big imprint. And I think part of that might be, and this is just my opinion, we haven't had a benchmark, like how do you say? Okay, so last year, right? What's some of the things we could say that happened last year? The shooting with Meg Thee Stallion, Tory Lanez, which then created a situation where Tory Lanez made a whole entire album revolving around it, right? What's another thing that happened last year? Tekashi 6ix9ine was then finally allowed to be able to put out music again, right? Boom. What else happened last year? Did you understand what I'm saying? Like, there was benchmarks, there was things that was going on last year. The Little Baby put out that fucking song, the song that he put out revolving around the Black Lives Matter movement and just the problem that black people have in America to today, the bigger picture. He put that out. You understand what I'm saying? Benchmark moments. We had no benchmark moments. I don't think we've had any this year yet, and that's crazy. And I think that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? Also, last year we had the situation where King Von got killed, and that's a tragedy. You understand what I'm saying? We haven't been having any benchmark moments this year. I don't see any situation where we're like a rapper's actually sticking out. Like, not for nothing. Last year, as far as I can tell, Artist of the Year should have been Little Baby, period. After Little Baby, maybe Tory Lanez, not for nothing. I guess the only argument could be made why no Tory Lanez is because he had all of the songs that weren't able to come out because people dropped them off of the album. Remember, a lot of people dropped Tory Lanez off of the album because of the Meg Thee Stallion situation. So, just so we could be clear, Tory Lanez, quite honestly, he could be in the discussion for Artist of the Year last year. Pop Smoke was the year before, I believe. Yep, and Pop Smoke album was incredible. I think the only bad thing about the Pop Smoke album in general, to me, just my opinion, I think that they're not even gonna have an opportunity to do a sophomore album. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have. See, I'm gonna explain. Look, this is the problem I believe that they have with some of the Tupac situation. He has the Tupac problem. Tupac has a ton of songs that were unreleased. When the songs finally got released, people enjoyed them. But this is the Tupac problem. Listen. Sound changes. So he's not able to go into the studio and tweak a song before it drops. Sound changes. That's the Pop Smoke problem. Because now, I mean, that's the problem Pop Smoke currently has. Because see, when Tupac first came out, hip hop was keeping similar sounds for years. Now hip hop isn't really keeping similar sounds for years. Exactly. There is another Pop Smoke album that's gonna come out. But like I just said, that Pop Smoke, they don't have the option of tweaking any of Pop Smoke's vocals, tweaking anything that, you know, his vocals. So they can't tweak it. So that's the problem that they have with Tupac. Because I'm telling you right now, there's unreleased, 9 times out of 10, there has to be unreleased Tupac music. And they probably can't even release it because it just sounds too dated at this point. So they probably just selling off the bars as scrap. You don't never know. That happens, by the way. I mean, I'm not going to go too much further into it, but sometimes a rapper dies and their music becomes reference tracks. Don't know no other way to tell you. Sometimes a rapper dies and their music becomes reference tracks. It happens. Wait, what is he gonna check out? The Tory Lanez snippet with Quavo? I'm not a real big Migos fan. It's not like I don't think the Migos are good. I think the Migos are good, but I don't know. I like the Migos. Like, I like the Migos. Like, when I hear the Migos music, like, I like the Migos. You understand what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. Stilo Facts says, don't you hate when an artist drop a snippet but never drops the song? Somebody did that? What? No. I hate when an artist has a dope ass album or whatever, then go disappear for like 3-4 years. I'd be like, why? The only people that works well with for me is the individuals that have something to say. But like, if you're just one of those rappers that just come out and just rap nonsense, like, why? Why are you going and disappearing for? You should just stay rapping your nonsense. Everybody likes it. Everybody likes it. Stay going live. Rap your nonsense. Everybody likes it. You feel me? But if you're like a K Dot or something like that, and you really got you carrying weight with you, then yeah, maybe don't drop an album every year. But I think that rappers need to start getting back to that, dropping an album every year and a half or something like that. For real. You shouldn't. I don't think these rappers should be going 3 years without dropping music. Like, that's too long. You understand what I'm saying? 3 years without dropping no music. 3 years. The first year, right? That's when you're doing your whole tour, right? Your whole what do you call that? Media run, right? The first year you doing it. The first year has your media run in that year. Then after your media run is over, the album drop. Now boom, you're doing all of your work with your album, right? Then the next year you reaping the benefits, right? You're still working. You're still going on tour. Your album's still incredible. You got the album of the year last year or some shit like that, right? The year after that year right there where you're reaping the benefits at some point in that year, now you're back in the studio though, right? You're making a couple of songs here, a couple of songs there, right? So I think that's the type of time these rappers need to be on. Like, hip hop is fast. Like, you got, how many albums do Jay-Z got? At this rate, a lot of these rappers ain't gonna be able to, like, how many albums do Jay-Z got? That's why I'm gonna tell you some shit that killed me. You remember when the NBA YoungBoy was trying to get out of his contract? Nobody said NBA YoungBoy either, so I don't understand that. Excuse me. Remember when NBA YoungBoy was trying to get out of his contract, or am I the only one that remembers that? NBA YoungBoy was trying to get out of his contract. He offered them 7 albums if they let him have like his first album or something like that. Right? How many albums is these dudes putting out? With the exception of NBA YoungBoy, who it seems like he just stays in the studio. I don't think NBA YoungBoy goes outside. I'm not mad at that neither. He stay in the studio. But with the exception of people like NBA YoungBoy and Lil Baby, like, who else is really putting out music? I'll tell Kendrick that if I ever speak to him. What the fuck? But yeah, like, gotta, like, that's just my feeling. You understand what I'm saying? That's just my feeling. That's just my feeling. But yeah, NBA YoungBoy was trying to get out of his contract. A lot of people do. Hold on. Supreme Dream says, you got to remember, Frost, Nas took his time with albums and was still a hot rapper like Jay-Z, an album to hear every year. First of all, I'm not saying that a rapper not putting out a lot of music means that they're not a good rapper. My favorite rapper of all time is Rakim. Rakim would go so long without dropping an album, it was retarded. He literally, Rakim has a rap, Doing It With the R, where he says, whoever underestimated still waited, pumping the radio, finally they played it, wondering how come the album was late. I was giving you time to get the last one straight. So Rakim literally has a bar in one of his songs where he references that it takes him a long time to come out with music. So I am not saying that a person not coming out with music often makes them either better or worse. I'm just saying, with the climate that we currently have, and it will behoove the listening public if some of these rappers drop more music. That's all I'm saying. So I don't know what you thought I was saying, but I decided I wanted to be clear on that. Kendrick Lamar, I'm going to tell you, Kendrick Lamar look like a family man. A family man can't put out music every day, man. Kendrick Lamar look like a family man to me. Just so we can be clear. You a family man. You can't be you can't be in the studio every 5 minutes. You're a family man. You can't be in the studio every 5 minutes. It's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Shit, first of all, shout out to Kendrick Lamar. First of all, shout out to all family men out there. This is a fact. You know what I feel me? Some of us is built to be family men. We just ain't in that situation. Shout out to all family men out there. Yeah, so I don't. So that's a good reason why Kendrick Lamar probably doesn't come out with a ton of music, because he's not sitting in the studio all the time. You know, he's enjoying life. He's doing the stuff. He's doing some of the things that make life worth living. You feel me? Like, I'm pretty sure Drake loves his life, but like that's a lot of exposure. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you think about that for a minute. I'm pretty sure Drake loves his life, but that's a lot of exposure. I'm pretty sure Little Baby loves his life, but that's a lot of exposure. The Baby, that's a lot of exposure. You understand what I'm saying? Not everybody wants to have that type of exposure either. So that's probably why, there's probably another reason why Kendrick Lamar isn't dropping a new song every other day. It's a lot of exposure, man. If you can understand it or not. Just imagine that. Just on some real shit. Just imagine that. You think Drake could do anything? Matter of fact, see, this is what you gotta understand. It's not just that these people can't do nothing. It's that if they're making music and they're about to drop music, they have to be in the public eye. Shout out to what's this nigga name? Loiter Squad dude. The dude from Loiter Squad. Y'all remember Loiter Squad? They used to be on, I don't know, it was on fucking Adult Swim. I can't remember the guy's name. He a rapper. He's like, you know, one of them book bag, I don't even want to call him a book bag rapper. He's like one of them weirdo rappers. But he nice for real, for real. What's his name? Tall, dark skinned dude. Hold on. I got a whole thing in front of me. Hold on. I know what Loiter Squad is, so I'll be able to find his name real quick. Hey, to steal our facts. Tyler the Creator. God damn it. Pardon my language. Tyler the Creator doesn't talk about his albums until like it's like a week or two away. So the other day I found that out. They was talking about that. I seen where he was referencing that at. And that's when I realized something to myself. You want to know why he does that? So he can have a life. Because once you start talking about you got an album coming out, now you got to go here, you got to go there. You lose all of your privacy. I mean, I like, not for nothing, I would enjoy a lot of the, you know, lack of privacy at certain aspects, but I'm just saying I would like to have a wife and kids. If I gotta like lose a lot of my privacy, then I need to, my privacy needs to be private. Supreme Dream says Kendrick Lamar had like 8 albums that did very well. He also made good investments. Dudes don't never have to rap. Yeah, we're not talking about for money, but okay. I think that was the first reference to money that has been made. You good? Appreciate you, Net Stars. I think you just made the first reference to money. I don't think any of us talked about money at all. But you know, shout out to that. High Noon says that may be true, or he's switching his style or flow, trying to perfect the new style he's making. Maybe. Supreme Dream says he's not like most rappers with all the cars and jewelry, fancy clothes, spending a bunch of money. I'm gonna say it like this. I don't think that there's nothing wrong with liking a certain thing and then buying that thing that you like. If the thing that you like is cheap and you buy it, people say you made a good decision. If the thing is expensive and you buy it, people say that, you know, they criticize you. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with the rappers that have the jewelry, with the people that got the jewelry, the cars, the fancy car. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you want, go get it. If you could get it. You feel me? If that makes any sense. First of all, rappers have to have chains. Period. Right? You can't be a rapper without a chain. When you start getting to the next tier level rappers, you have multiple chains, right? So you have to have chains to be a rapper. You have to have nice cars. These are just status symbols. To be a rapper, you have to have certain status symbols, right? Just something to think of. They said Polo G album was gonna sell. This I'm gonna tell you something I found interesting. Hold on. They said Polo G album was initially gonna sell, I think, 145K the first week, right? And then now they saying that it dropped down and it's gonna sell something like 130 something K the first week, right? You know what I find interesting? Usually when a rapper has some kind of weirdo shit going on that don't got nothing to do with rap, they sales go up. Why did Polo G sales go down? Like, nobody else think that's weird? Right? Usually when a rapper gets involved in some real bullshit, they said their album sales go up. That's literally Tekashi 6ix9ine's whole entire marketing scheme, right?
The witness has come out and said that Pooh never shot at me. The judge did not change her mind. She denied the bond again. It's not over yet for Pooh. Pooh's going to be able to go back to her in about a month or so. Right now, the witness has only recanted his statement. The state has not actually dropped the charges. That second case is still open. If, however, the state drops the charges, and I expect that to happen in a case where a witness has recanted, well, at that point, Pooh would go back to this judge and say, that case has been completely dropped. Please let me out on bond on the first case. But here's the problem. If he ever does get out on bond, today we learned in court that there's a federal detainer placed on Pooh Shiesty. A federal detainer means that the feds have told the state that we want to charge this guy with something. Don't let him go. If you're going to let him go, call us first. We'll pick him up. What's in this federal detainer? Are there federal charges? No one knows. Pooh Shiesty back in court today. I was expecting the judge would change her mind after denying his bond last week. I thought she'd give him a bond this week because the witness has come out and said that Pooh never shot at me. The judge did not change her mind. She denied the bond again. It's not over yet for Pooh. Pooh's going to be able to go back to her in about a month or so. Right now, the witness has only recanted his statement. The state has not actually dropped the charges. That second case is still open. If, however, the state drops the charges, and I expect that to happen in a case where a witness has recanted, well, at that point, Pooh would go back to this judge and say, that case has been completely dropped. Please let me out on bond on the first case. But here's the problem. If he ever does get out on bond, today we learned in court that there's a federal detainer placed on Pooh Shiesty. A federal detainer means that the feds have told the state that we want to charge this guy with something. Don't let him go. If you're going to let him go, call us first. We'll pick him up. What's in this federal detainer? Are there federal charges? No one knows. Pooh Shiesty back in court today. I was expecting that.
Hold on, I want to say something about this Pooh Shiesty shit. But High Noon says Jay-Z had the best transition of any rapper ever. His evolution is whatever rappers would try to follow suit from chains to suits. No, I guess the evolution. The reason why you're saying he had the best evolution because Jay-Z turned into the thing that you would have preferred to turn to also. I say that even a person who's had an evolution that was on par with Jay-Z's or probably even better was the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And the reason why I say that is because Jay-Z became how many things other than a rapper? A mogul on behind the scenes, great business deals, correct? But look at what Fresh Prince of Bel-Air did. He was first a rapper, then he became a television TV star, then he became a movie star. Right? Now he's an internet Instagram sensation. Right? But I do understand what your position is, and I'm not saying you're incorrect. I'm just saying that I just look at that particular I break that down a little bit differently. Supreme Dream says maybe because Migos album came out about that. Maybe the Migos did fuck him up. That's a fact. Maybe the Migos did fuck him up. But check this out. Polo G is fucked. Polo G is fucked. What I just heard was this. I'll tell you what I heard. The federal government has some kind of retainer on him. He's not to be let go, period. If the federal government has whatever they trying to hold them, they like don't let him go. I have to ask, do they have Pooh Shiesty for this situation, or do they got Pooh Shiesty for a different situation? Because we don't know anything that the federal government has charged Pooh Shiesty for. So do they got Pooh Shiesty for this situation, or is there something else that they've already been investigating Pooh Shiesty? Because remember, Polo G pulled in and they were already on him when he came to the damn airport. Right? Or am I wrong? Polo G said they was on him when he pulled into the airport. That's what the officer told him. So am I right or am I wrong? Let's not use the F word, even though I might have used it. But yeah, Pooh might be screwed. Because that's what I heard. The federal government saying, we don't care what y'all niggas doing. But he always after y'all finished. Now why do y'all think he on that suicide watch? On too many bad decisions, maybe. You can make bad decisions. Just you gotta stop before you make one too many. That's when the problem actually arises. When you get to one too many. I'm gonna let y'all go. What time is it? It's 10:30. Go spend the rest of the night with your family. I'm gonna let y'all go. Everybody, definitely enjoy your day. Hold on. Is it still just here? So I don't gotta scroll. Shout out to Mano Mac with the $5 drop. Definitely appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, I'm just gonna let y'all go. Yeah, I think Pooh Shiesty is screwed. The government wanted to stop him. I don't know. The government don't want him to be let go. That leads me to believe that they have an investigation going on. Since we haven't heard anything about unless the government wants him to be held because of charges that happened when the shooting went on inside of the building, which is a possibility. The reason why I say that that's a possibility, because at the same time, remember, there was something that was said about a gun that was, first of all, did the dude get shot? Because if the dude got shot, the dude got shot. There's no amount of explanations anybody can make about that if homeboy got shot. So if homeboy got shot, homeboy got shot. That's just what it is. So, and the dude we're talking about is the guy that just recanted his story. If he got shot, that's just what it is. There's nothing nobody can do about that. We don't even know if that's a fact yet. All we know is that he recanted his story. So now if he recants his story, just so you can get an understanding of what I'm trying to think of, if he recants his story, then the government, as we already know, that he received $2 million or something like that from Pooh's camp, allegedly. So now he recants his story. The government knows that they received money. That might make that a situation where this might be a legality in place, because you can't pay a fucking witness to then change their testimony. That's illegal. That's illegal. You can't pay anybody to change their fucking testimony. So, in that regard, that's $2 million. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the reason why the federal government want to step in and they want to hold Pooh Shiesty. I wouldn't be surprised. Because I don't see no reason why the federal government is going to step in unless there's other people that they want to arrest other than just Pooh Shiesty. So now if we look at the situation where the dude that got shot, just so we can be clear, maybe they holded him because nobody retrieved the gun. Or maybe somebody that was actually there other than the dude that got shot is also a witness. Like I told y'all before, I read an article where they said that there was 2 witnesses. They might not need the complaining witness. They might have seen somebody that actually saw the alleged shooting. We don't know if Pooh Shiesty really shot the dude. Maybe we didn't do anything free Pooh. We don't know that to be a fact. But all I'm saying is that what we do know is that, 1, the government said that they don't want to let him go. 2, we're hearing about the dude that got shot received $2 million. DJ Academic said that. 3, paying off a witness is against the law. Paying a person to change their testimony is against the law. If they can get those police officers definitively say that they heard him say that, and then maybe if they could also subpoena a nurse or a doctor or somebody else that was there that was not the police, and they also confirm that they heard him say that, they might not need his testimony. You see, the federal government, they can use hearsay. So you get what I'm saying? He might not be able to be prosecuted for this particular crime in state court, but in federal court, it's much more lenient with hearsay. They might be able to prosecute him in federal court. That's why the feds just stepped in. So they want Pooh Shiesty. If that makes any sense. Just something to think about. He's screwed. And then if they go to court, oh man. And then if they go, that's a whole, oh man, I'm not gonna talk. Maybe we talk about this in the morning. Yo, do y'all understand that? If the federal government step in, all they need to have been is somebody have heard the dude that told the officers what happened. That's it. They don't need the dude no more. They don't need him. When you're prosecuted by the federal government, hearsay is admitted. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. Everybody enjoy your night. Pull up in the morning for morning coffee. Like, comment. Hold on. How was DJ Act saying he paid if he know the state different? All I know is I heard DJ Academic say, I heard that I'm not saying I heard DJ Academic say it. I'm trying to make sure that I make this clear. Somebody was in here the other day. They was talking about the $2 million. Maybe they lying. I don't know. But what they said is that DJ Academic said on his channel that $2 million was given to the dude allegedly, or whatever the case is, that said that he was shot. I don't know how true this is, but it don't even matter. Let's say that didn't happen. Let's say the dude just changed his testimony for whatever the reason. The dude changed his testimony. Let's say that the $200 ain't got shit to do with $2 million ain't got shit to do with nothing. Let's say that had nothing to do with nothing. The fact that the federal government is now moving in only lends to the idea that either there's a bigger case going on that we don't know nothing about, or they want to prosecute him, and the only way that they can get him is by using hearsay. So in order to be able to use the hearsay, they're giving the case to the federal government, because then they could then go subpoena the people that heard him say the thing that he said, because it's hearsay. Boom. You understand what I'm saying? So that might be how they try to get around it. I wish I had a lawyer. I got a couple of lawyers I could call, but I wish I had a lawyer that I could have come on the show once or twice a week. That would be so dope. There was a ton of lawyers that was reaching out to me. I was busy at the time. That's why I keep trying to tell people, it's just one me. I was just busy at the time. There's a ton of people that want to do business with me, but I still got just one me. With that being said, I'm gonna get up out of here. Everybody enjoy your day. I mean, if you got anybody still awake in your household, please give them a hug. Tell them you love them. You don't never know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Give people their flowers while they're still here. Also, when we wake up in the morning, one of the first things we want to do is drink water. This is the water that I usually drink. It has alkaline in it. Alkaline is very important. One of the things that we have to understand is they say that our body is made up of 70% water, but I think that you should look at it as our body is made up of 70% minerals. So basically, that what water gives us, right? It gives us our minerals. So we need to be not all water is the same, is what I'm trying to say. Stop drinking that tap water, thinking that tap water is any old water is the same. It's not. Just so we could be clear. Also, go look up hard water for everybody that thinks that all water is the same. There's this thing called hard water. Go look it up. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification game. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I got on this one.